Yes, you guys, welcome back with today's reaction video. To keep things absolutely short and sweet, Ziyech's one of my favourite players. The guy's in mad form right now. 2 masterclasses against Spurs just in the space of this month. And for me, let's look at how he's been steadily improving under Tuchel. And let's remember the qualities and assets that Ziyech can bring to this team, because for me, they are incredibly unique. Hope you guys enjoy. For you Hakim Ziyech fans, you guys in particular, smash that like button. And without wasting no more time, guys, I'm very much looking forward to this comp. Of course, first time seeing this, hoping it's going to be a quality one, you know. But of course, so far, first touch turn against Brighton. I guess that's how we're starting this compilation here. So already off to a very impressive start. Look at Ziyech, one step ahead of the game. Like, it's little bits of play like that he does that I feel like with him playing more consistently in the team, more of his teammates will be on his wavelength. Because when this guy was playing at Ajax, these guys are regularly playing them type of like passing interchanges, and I don't see enough guys doing that. Like, let me even like rewind it back. Like, Ziyech is really our only main guy that will look to really cut inside and take shots early. But here, right inside, for me, it's where the player completely transforms. This is his best position by far. Yeah, just the way he can play on a stronger foot, the angles it opens. I mean, what's a goal? If Ziyech is on the left-hand side, he's not scoring that goal versus Brighton. It really is that simple. I mean, perfect shot. He takes it early too. Got that technique, low and hard. Got his foot on top of the board too. And the same goal against Man City. So this definitely is a sick comp right here. Just look at the contrast, you guys. Like look. The way he sets himself up for that shot thing in the air. Taking it first time early as well too. Oh, what's a goal? What's a player? That's the difference you get, when Ziyech is cutting in from that right hand side onto his left foot, his stronger foot. The angles, as I'm really stressing, that open up. The way he can play. Like, he's a lot more aggressive at taking on his man. It really is that simple. And he will take on his man to make space for himself to take a shot. And that's the type of like individuality that we haven't been seeing with our attacking players. But they can do that, but it comes down to using these guys correctly. For me, it really is that simple. But this ball that he played recently against Spurs, though, what a pass. Oh, like literally no backlift, no nothing. Just like, the way that just floats to the far side then. Like, it's incredible play. Like, ideally in these situations, so again, Reece James being there, that's the assist against Leeds. I need to see more Reece James and Hakim Ziyech. Like, I could see the vision that Lampard originally had for these guys. You know, the creativity down that right hand side, the goal threat, it's unreal. Wow. Rambling on, you guys. This goal is like, honestly, save this as an NFT. You know what I mean? Like, this is just literally a work of art. Like, it's giving me flashbacks. Remember that Dimitri Payet free kick all them seasons back when he was playing for West Ham? The way it just dipped last minute, like, unreal ball, unreal goal. I mean, incredible goal. This is a great goal as well too. Who's playing that pass to find Mason Mount? Who's playing that pass then to find with that quality? Of course. And where's it coming from as well? I mean, come on, you guys. Oh, this is what I mean. Ziyech on that right hand side is just a completely different beast. And this is why I've been very patient with him, because I've seen what this guy was doing at Ajax. It wasn't just like looking at a few like stats and XG reports, whatever. I've watched this guy. I've seen what gets the best out of him, yeah? And I just knew that when he gets them right, you know, type of credentials in the team, this guy will come to life. Oh, play, quick feet. That's it. Great pass to outside of the foot. Oh, and yeah, this assist to find Pulisic nearly. I think he played like another banger in this game too. I wonder if they have that assist here. But like that type of pass then, it just took out the entire Leicester City defense. It took out the entire defense. Oh, this is what I mean. The service and delivery this man is providing. Like, he's the only one who consistently finds finds Werner with quality balls and finds his runs early. Like, sorry, Timo, when you're getting balls like this here, I'm sorry, bro, you gotta be doing a lot better with this, yeah? When you're getting art like this played towards you, you can't just like take that for granted and do nothing with that. The better quality from this distribution, you know? Again, good goal. Of course that was a goal. That's Ziyech cutting in from that right hand side. When I saw this game versus Leicester City just few months back, this was giving me hope that, yo, are we going to see more of Ziyech down the right hand sides? There's them angles, bro. Them angles are open up. Again, set piece to find Kai Havertz. I want to see more Havertz and Ziyech link up. Like under Lampard's, the few games they played together, I could see the potential there. Like I could definitely see it. Oh, look at that first touch away, just like that. Boom. Getting ready to take that shot then. Very unlucky with this effort. But this is what I mean, the type of creativity, the type of responsibility that Ziyech takes. Like, he's not one of those players that just plays backwards and save passes. Nah, he makes things happen. He's a match winner. Extra touch. Boom. Got blocked in the end. But, yeah, another bit of Ziyech's game too, his work rate. I think now under Tuchel, he's definitely improved that even more. And I think that's why Tuchel has even more confidence now to play him, because he can press from the front. He can drop deep as well. We've seen him playing false wing back at times. I mean, boom, look at that. Cutting inside, a shot with power that's on target. Testing the goal, like boom. Like, let me rewind this back here. Little pieces of play like that, that's what Ziyech wants. That you can only get that when teammates play more consistently together, because he needs to like build that understanding. Oh, I mean, that was a sick ball to find Kai Havertz then. I mean, this is another guy that can really profit from Hakim Ziyech. You know, you got Ziyech creating, you got runners in behind like Kai Havertz. I mean, please. That's it, Z. Aspie on the outside. That's all the guy asked for. Just be the option for the overlap. Just be that option for the overlap. I'm not asking for too much. Okay. Played. I think we can't forget this too. I mean, look at that pass to find Azpilicueta's run in behind. Outside of the boot passes as well, you know, quickly to Timo Werner. We were seeing a lot of that, especially last season in these like knockout round games too. On the counter attack, it came to life a lot more. This is what I mean with Ziyech. Give this guy movement, he will find you, and you're going to see a completely different player. I mean, this opportunity here, Lukaku should have done a lot better from that then, but another game in which Ziyech absolutely dominated Spurs. Played, Ruben. Okay, that's it. That's it. I mean, at least he finds Timo Werner, but I guess it's up to Werner to do the final party. How did I forget that rebound and goal? But look at that pass too to find Timo early and behind. Look, please tell me you score this. I can't even remember, you guys. No, he missed that one. Yeah, he's not scored one of them type of goals yet. How can I forget? See, overlap, Reece James, he's confident to make that run in behind. And look, this is definitely a goal. Of course this was a goal to find Tammy Abraham then. Oh. But it's that right channel though, when he plays that searching through ball from that area of the field. Like the dip and swerve on the ball. Especially like towards the near post and stuff too. Remember the amount of goals Promes was scoring for Ajax from that same type of Ziyech pass. Like, you can't have a player like this, and you can't tell me that none of our attacking players can like profit from that pass. Nah, that's a lie, man. That doesn't make sense. That can't make sense. We definitely have the profiles to take advantage of that. But look at that. I mean, what a ball this was, man. Look. Oh, see, Ben making that running behind. This is what I mean. See the balls, the through balls over the top to find the fullbacks runs. I just feel like with Ziyech here, when he plays, we just have, we create more. You know what I mean? There's like different opportunities that we're making. We don't look as regimented. We look a lot more, we play with more freedom in that sense, you know? Look at these passes from the right hand side to find his man on the left. That switch ball, like, it's such an effective skill to have, honestly. Ooh. Of course, over the top to find. Now, of course, we can't get it twisted in this comp. We're seeing all the connected passes that he's been making. You know that with Ziyech, he's a high volume player. Out of every 10 passes, probably 4 of them are going to be a bit mids. But that's not how he plays. He plays for high volume. And most of the time, he's producing absolute quality from those moments. So I mean, so for me, it's worth the risk in that sense. Boom. See, Ziyech on the ball. It just encourages guys, make that forward run, break the lines. So because I'm gonna find you. This is what I mean. We should have more guys in the books for stuff like that. But thank God Tammy Abraham at the time was playing for us. And you know this guy's a very effective penalty box striker. But boom, see that little 1-2 give and go. Like, I need to see more 1-2s Ziyech's actually like influencing in the team. But yeah, it's just, you guys know I'm an absolute fan of this guy. Like when we sold Eden Hazard, he was one of my dream signings and my top 10-7 Hazard replacements. I feel like there's even more to get from him, and we fully get him in the team. He can really transform what we can do against a lot of these like mid-block teams, especially a lot of these teams that defends. He's an amazing creative, playmaker that we have in this team that can score, can provide that match-winning assist, match-winning goal, and do so much. I just think to get the very best out of him, Reece James on the right-hand sides, and play the back four. I think when you've got quality like this, you guys, you just have to let the attacking guys cook. I mean, I say it all the time, but I mean, that's all I can really say. I mean, look at that reverse passing behind him. This is why you don't give Ziyech space. This is why you close him down, because he's going to spot lots of runs and he will connect the play like that. So that technique too when he switches it. Let's see how the ball just like dips. That backspin on the pass then. Like, see, like him and Hudson-Odoi honestly just play like volleyball with each other when they're like on the left and the right. I think maybe on paper, ideally, that is like the front three I go for: Lukaku, Hudson-Odoi, and Z. I think I get the best balance of, you know, the playmaking, goal threat, dribbling threat, etc., etc. Yeah, they're the ones I'm looking at, to be fair. Like, this is what I mean. I feel confident with more games between him and Lukaku. I feel like they can have a great understanding. I remember this move actually in the game. I mean, what a pass out from pressure then. But see, look how deep Ziyech is. Like, he's in position for the team. He works hard for the team. Like, you remember like Kamsdine, Mesut Ozil. Like, these guys don't really exist. That classic playmaking number 10 just ain't part of the game anymore, because if you can't press or work hard or run for the team, essentially it's like the team are playing with a man less these days. So I mean, Ziyech is like the new iteration of that. They got the work rate plus the talent as well. But see, like every time there's runs in behind, you see in this comp how often Ziyech is playing these passes. Doesn't get enough credit for them, to be honest. I guess because like we create in like sporadic moments at times, we don't maybe appreciate some of the quality that we get. But as we're seeing from the right hand sides, look at how transformed Ziyech is playing. I mean, yeah, this was a goal here too. Good pass from Hudson-Odoi as per. And Ziyech, yeah, he's got that movement to find that space inside the box as well. Yeah, I need to see more of him. It's annoying that we've got international break, but it could be good rest for the team. They desperately need it right now. I need to see more Hakim playing in the first team, yeah? Playing in the first team, influencing. Of course, can't forget his goal against Atletico Madrid last season. Werner has been a bit of an assist maker for Ziyech. But that's what I mean, though. He knows where to be and then in these moves. Like, this is why he's a match winner. Like, he's a guy that takes full attacking responsibility, and he's always in the right spaces inside the box too. I mean, we've got small little tasters and glimpses of what this guy can do with his left foot. Of course, that absolute stunner against Tottenham last week, unreal goal. There's more of that. This was a sick goal in the Champions League. Just creating that space, close control in tight areas and spaces. Ooh. This is what I mean. This is why I always have like confidence in these guys here. You just need a bit of time. I think there's this thing in modern day football where if it's not instant, you just instantly dismiss, which is not really accurate enough. I mean, there's so many reasons, context, details behind my players' forms not necessarily translating, etc., etc. But this thing that people just magically become worse or they get found out because it's the Premier League just doesn't work like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really not like that. Let's see, look, from the right hand side, right channel, unmarked, unopposed. See the difference in creativity and quality we get. And for me, it's a bit frustrating that he's played so many games outside of his best position. But I guess now Tuchel relies on him defensively. I mean, boom, that goal created from him. But it's like I'm saying, if there was more consistency behind the minutes he had, if injuries, because injuries have really been the big thing to mess a lot of things up for Hakim. we're looking at a completely different player who's seen very differently. So I definitely think second half of the season, Ziyech is the player to watch. There's so much more to come from him. Let's hope that he's fully like injury free as well to you guys. And on that note, I'm going to wrap things up and keep things moving. Of course, in the comments below, you guys, how do you feel about Hakim Ziyech? Is he your player to watch out for second half of this season? Do you think that he was getting unfairly criticized? Or do you think now he's starting to own up, take responsibility, and show what he's really about? Regardless, I'm Nini FC, this is Blue Lions TV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos. Cool.